Hey everyone, I hope everyone's having a great start to their week. I wanted to share a new activity this week. It's super fun and easy, and it's called Animals on the Move. Some materials you will need for this activity are large index cards, or you can use sturdy paper or cardboard pieces cut out. You will need scissors, tape, or a glue stick, and pictures of animals, either printed out from the computer if you have access, or you can use pictures from the newspaper or even magazines that you might have laying around the house. To get started for this activity, if it is age appropriate for your child can assist you with cutting the animals out of the piece of paper by using hand over hand method. Or if your child is not age eligible and not at that stage to start actually cutting, you can go ahead and pre-cut the animals for your child. As you're cutting out the animals and beginning to glue them onto the cardboard or index cards, whatever sturdy piece of backing that you want to attach the animals to, go ahead and start talking to your child about the different animals and what kind of movements your child thinks the animals may make. For example, some of the animals I have are a flamingo, so we can talk about how flamingos may balance on one leg while lifting another one up. I have a crocodile. We can talk about how the crocodile chomp down and how the movements might look with their arms. A penguin waddles. You can talk about how penguins waddle and how to keep your arms tucked in real close to your body and moving your legs very slowly, so that waddling movement. You can even use other animals such as a horse. Horses gallop. Snakes slither, birds fly, crabs crawl. So those are some different movements that you can talk to your child about and what they might look like. If you even want to take this activity a little bit more in depth, you can talk about different animals as you're cutting and gluing them or taping them, and talk about where these animals live, what kind of environment they live in. So the really cool and fun thing about this activity is that it can be done literally anywhere. So it can be done inside your home if it's a rainy day. It can be done outside for that sunshine and fresh air and more room to spread out. So to set this activity up, if you're going to do it outside or inside, you can lay the cards out on the floor with a different animal several feet apart. Have your child look at the first animal card. Ask him or her to imitate the movement as she walks to the next card. So the goal is to continue that animal's movement until she can get to the next card. So it's kind of like a hopscotch. So if your child started on the bunny card, your child is going to hop all the way till she gets to the penguin, and that could be several feet apart. If needed, prompt your child about how to change his or her body position or limbs, or model the movement yourself. It's a fun way to get involved with your child and engaged in the activity. Keep going until he or she has visited each card. Then ask, what is your favorite animal movement? So this activity incorporates a lot of motor. So creative movement helps develop mature movement patterns by building muscle strength and balance, agility, flexibility, and even coordination. Imitating animal movements requires children to move parts of their body in different ways at the same time. So it's kind of that simultaneous movement on each side of the body. Moving like another creature encourages children to use their whole body. It even works on other areas of development, such as cognitive. So in order to move like an animal, children need to recall a mental picture of it. They need to then transfer that memory to how they move their body. Language. Naming animals and talking about movements expands children's vocabulary. Even if you decide to talk about the different environments animals live in, what they eat, things like that, that definitely extends language development as well. And lastly, social emotional. Creative movement is a safe way for children to try on different emotions. When children are allowed to move freely, it relieves that tension built up and even that energy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little activity. Again, it's super easy and it can be done anywhere. And this is something great to do when it's so nice outside and enjoy that fresh air together. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's activity, and I look forward to making another video next week. Bye guys!